Hey y'all, Rhonda here. It has been a minute, has it not? I know. I'm still, well, first of all, allergies. I know a bunch of y'all are with me. I mean, it's been kicking my butt for a week now. So, hence the eyes. I'm not like high or drunk or anything, or not trying to be sexy. Anyway, um, I've been remodeling my house, or somebody's been remodeling my house. I've been living in another house. We have. They're pretty much done. Got to do a couple of things, but we're back here, and I'm taking this time to go through boxes and boxes and drawers and go through everything. Because if you've ever heard, you should move every 5 to 7 years because you clean out all the crap. I mean, I made roughly 10 loads to the flea market, to Riley's, all kinds of, I mean, clothes, just tons of stuff. You're going to have a garage sale. You're going to have a garage sale. It ain't happening. So I'm just getting rid of it. So anyway, and I'm also going through my crafty stuff. That's coming up. But anyway, the name of my YouTube channel is Whisk and Glue. That's what I do. So I cook and clean and I bring home the bacon. Anyway, and I make crafty stuff. So anyway, all that being said, so glad you're here with me. I had to go to Springfield, Missouri for some procedure things. So anyway, when I got done, I thought I need to bring something home for lunch. And so I Googled and, what's near me, and it was like, all the regular stuff. And then this empanada place came up. Pampa? Anyway, that's going to be another video. But they weren't open. And GPS was telling me to go down and turn around and go back. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just go down and turn around, but it's another hour before they're open. So go down and turn around, and there's this little market, and it caught my eye, and it's called Old Town European Market. Yeah, so I pulled in there and I Googled it and pulled it up, and I'm like, yes, please. So I'm going to go in there. I went in there, cutest little place. And I think a lot of people skip it because like it's in a strip mall. And, but really cool story. Anyway, a girl, her family, anyway, migrated over here, and I'll have to see exactly from where, got married. They were in Washington or somewhere over there. Had a couple of kids, decided to move to the Midwest, ended up in Springfield, and her dad said, hey, you should open up a little grocery store. So that's what they did. And oh my gosh, I was recently in Europe, and all the foods and all the stuff. And if you look at the ingredients, there's not a list like this that you can't pronounce. I mean, it is like raspberries, sugar, pectin, salt. That's it. And we'll look at some of these. But anyway, it was so cool. I walked around everywhere, and they had a deli market where they'd slice your meat and cheeses. It is so cute. Anyway, you can tell I'm hooked. So, anyway, I had a basket, and it was getting really heavy. So I went and got a cart. And, yeah. So I got a couple of sacks of stuff I wanted to share with you. Okay. Because the food, and she said when I was checking out, we were talking about gluten intolerance. And, when I was in Europe, I was with Erin Reed. She's gluten intolerant. And we had both heard that you can eat the breads and stuff over there because the wheat and all that is processed different at different wheat, whatever it may be. So we're gonna, let's try it. So anyway, we were over there for a good 2 weeks. Had all the beer, had all the breads every day, all day long. Had all the stuff. She did fine. I mean, yeah. Of course, I'm not gluten intolerant. I just ate like a 16-year-old football player and didn't gain a pound. Yeah, you don't see fast food places over there. I mean, yeah, they do have them here and there, but like at the train stations, and they do have little vending machines. But I mean, you see the little kiosks; they're fresh made sandwiches. Yeah, I mean, they're not like McDonald's crap. It's just good stuff. Anyway, all that being said, I want to share with you. Okay, so anyway, when I checked out, she gave me a little treat. Oh my gosh, and so I won't be able to pronounce much of this, but this is mixed summer. So it's fruit, looks like candied fruit. Says serving size. Let me see if I can even read any of this because it will say product of Ukraine, product of Germany, product of wherever. And then it's funny too because they have this label on here is not original. So I guess being in America, they have to have this. So I mean, we can read it and see what's in it. And this writing is so small, I can't see it. But anyway, so this is summer mixed fruit, flavored jelly sweets, artificially flavored. Yeah, cherry, apricot. Okay, but still, I can read all the ingredients. I mean, there's sugar, water, juice concentrate, apple cherry, there's pectin, pear puree, there's eggs, hazelnut, almonds, sesame. I mean, I can read all that stuff. But anyway, so they're like little chewy candy things. But anyway, so she gave me that as a little treat. I'll go for that. And I just thought these look so good. So these are Jaffa Sandwich Heidelbeer. These are blueberry myrtles, maybe. Look at those. Oh my lord. So I had to get those just because they look good. And then, so I'm walking around and I saw, let me show you this one first. So this is sweetened condensed milk. And of course I can't read it because it's in, looks like German. Oh, product of Ukraine. Right up there, product of Ukraine. Anyway, so it is sweetened condensed milk. So I'm going to give this a try. And it has a resealable lid. But anyway, I mean, that's a staple that I have in my pantry for different desserts and different things that I cook. And I thought, why not give that a try? And then right next to it was cooked and caramelized condensed milk. So I'm excited about that. Same brand. So a lot of this stuff, what I'll have to use is Google Translate and see what it says, and then see if there's, I'm sure there's a YouTube and information on everything. So, so here's Bavarian Hof. I'm not going to pronounce it. German quality, originally handmade from real eggs. So anyway, these are egg noodles. And they had some weight to them too. I noticed that when I picked them up, I was like, those are kind of heavy. And it's all in the different languages. Egg noodles ingredients: wheat flour, fresh eggs, drinking water, turmeric, natural spices, and eggs. That's the ingredients for this. That's what I'm saying. Okay, gotta keep going here. Well, of course, they had teas, so I had to try. So this is Chinese green tea. So I had to give that a try. We're going to. And then this is white peach. So I thought I'd try that. These are like, what do they call them? Sachets with the little triangle. Excuse me. That's supposed to be, I watched a guy on YouTube and he does all kinds of experiments and stuff. And that's actually supposed to be the best tea bag. Is that whatever that's made out of and triangle. So there you go. These are over in the sale area, and these are mini crackers. It says vanilla. So it looks like a little bread. I can't tell. It's all in another language. But anyway, trying to read there. Anyway, I don't know if they're sweet or if they're like croutons. So we're going to give them a try. And then, of course, this was on the end aisle. So this got me the bruschetta chips. This is slow roasted garlic. So I love that kind of stuff. I'm sorry. Stuff's yuck. And this is cool. This is Euro Gourmet Romanian. I can't say it. Anyway, Romanian style something spread. So let's see if it says imported foods, ingredients: roasted peppers, eggplant, onion, carrots, tomato, sunflower oil, vinegar, salt, sugar, spices, and that's it. Refrigerator after opening. So anyway, it's like a spread. So I thought that's why little crackers and a little bit of this, and we'll see, or if it's on a toast or like a, you know, like you make garlic bread, put some of this on there. But I mean, look at it. It looks scrumptious. But I mean, the ingredients, come on. You can't tell I'm excited about this. All right, so these are chocolate covered gingerbread with apple filling. And all the other, I can't read it. But do they look good? And then they had different fillings with this same brand. And then this is some, can't read it, it's a meatball sauce. Anyway, it's to make meatballs. And here again, this white label is not original. So I guess they have to use that for when they import it over here. But anyway, I thought, give it a try. I'm sure it'll have a really neat flavor, different flavor. Okay, moving along. Okay, so I saw this. And I think they sell this in different places here. But it is it's a fruit drink. And again, an extra label on there. Multivitamin nectar is what it says. And that's kind of hard to read. But anyway, it has pictures of bananas, what is it? Oranges, pomegranates, pineapples, apples. But anyway, so I was thinking, and it says to refrigerate before serving. But I have a Ninja slush machine. And I thought, oh, what do I, excuse me, wait a minute. Sorry about that. My alarm went off. My low blood sugar alarm. Anyway, I have a slushy machine and I just got it out of the box and it's right there. So I got this new table. I have a new kitchen and I'll show you all that later. But anyway, so I bought this stainless steel rolly cart. And this is one of my big mixers. And then this is my KitchenAid mixer. And then I have my creamy machine down here and my slushy machine down here. And anyway, it worked out perfect in that little area. So anyway, I've been studying and looking up recipes for the slushy machine. And I was wondering if this wouldn't make a good slushy. So we're going to try it and see. If not, we'll just drink it. Okay, well, you know, I love honey. I love tea. I love tea and honey together. So this is pure raw honey. And it is it's from Germany. Yeah, it even has instructions on how to flip the lid off. But anyway, and it shows a plant. I'll have to see what that is. But see the plant? So I'm anxious to see what the taste is going to be. It was a little pricey, but good honey is worth it. Real honey is worth it. And they had some other kinds there, and it says on here too, liquid honey can crystallize. This is a natural process, product of Germany, packed at such and such. So anyway, that's what they're talking about. It's crystallizing just a little bit, if you can see, which is no big deal. You just heat it up. So yeah, but look at that. Oh, so I'm anxious just to try it. I always like to try it just by itself, and you can always tell. I mean, and some of the honeys I've tasted, those bees were in I don't know what kind of fields, but I didn't like it. It was more of an earthy, meaty kind of, just not the sweet, not the flower, it was just different. It was totally different. So I'm anxious to give that a try. And then this is strawberry preserves, and this is also a product of Germany. So I'm all about that. All right, we have one more bag. Oh, no, and then I got some frozen stuff. Got some frozen bread, which you just bought out their little loaves. And she said the Germans come in and love this bread. They make sandwiches and all kinds of stuff out of it. And then I got some frozen pierogies, maybe? Is that what it is? No, I'll have to look. I'll show you. Hang on a second. I had to get those in the freezer, of course. Oh, and I got some bologna. Anyway, it's a certain kind, because I asked her. They had all kinds of bolognas and salamis back there, and I said, okay, what's your favorite? And she said, this one. And she said, German people come in and ask for this. And she said the owner, boss, went to market, asked for it, found it, and she said they'll get a load of it in, and she said it'll be gone in no time. So anyway, I got some of that. So this is baby dill pickles, and I can't read any of it. Let's see if it says over here. Refrigerate. I can understand that. Keep refrigerated. Ingredients: cucumbers, water, salt, vinegar, and natural spices. No preservatives, artificial flavors, colors, or flavors. There you go. So we love the pickles. So I'm anxious to see if they're crunchy. They're little tiny baby ones. Because, you gotta have a good crunchy pickle. Okay, what else did I get? What is this? Roasted red pepper. Oh, no, this is something different. This is, it says House of Garden roasted red pepper spread. Ingredients: peppers, eggplant, onions, tomato paste, sunflower, oil, salt, garlic, parsley. That's it. Refrigerate after opening. Product of Bulgaria. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm assuming that you put it on anything. I mean, like toast, or like the little breads, or focaccia, or I don't know what all. Is that it? Okay, let me see what I got in the freezer. Hang on a second. Okay, so they are pierogies. You got potato and cheddar pierogies. And then this is beef and chicken Georgian dumplings. Challah. I don't know what that says. But anyway, so that's what these are. So I can translate it because it tells you how to cook it. Safe handling instructions. Anyway, it tells you how to cook it. If it's in German, then I'll just use my Google, So I got these, and then little loaves of bread that you just thaw out, bake, really just brown. And so anyway, what's for dinner? This is what's for dinner. Probably some of this and some of that bread and some of all this goodness. Anyway, just wanted to share with you. So my friends that come to Branson, that come through Springfield, that are traveling, stop at this store. It's a must. I mean, all the candies, they have tons of little tiny candies, a big area of that. Like I said, it's a little store. It's cute, packed with a ton of stuff. So anyway, I encourage you to stop there because it's really cool. And thanks for hanging out with me. And I'm slowly coming back. Like I said, I've been sick, allergies, and then trying to get all this stuff done so I can show you a before and after, and then get on the craft room. We're redoing AJ's room. Lots of fun stuff. So anyway, thanks for being there. And if you haven't, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.